Good morning, everybody. This is Tonetta, your relationship coach and Speak Your Truth, where I help educate, inspire, and empower you to speak your truth and be who you are within your relationship. And we have made it to question number 30. Yes, in the Unpacking the Baggage question list. Question number 30 is, do you forgive or do you hold grudges? What does that look like in your past relationships? And I want to make sure that you all go ahead and get your free download of the Unpacking the Baggage questions in the description of this video. It's right up the top, right like I said, right in the description of this video or any other video that's talking about unpacking the baggage on this page. You can do a search and find them, and of course look at all of them one day if you want to of course find out how to of course answer that question on your own. But like I said, as far as this question goes, I'll answer the first one. Do you forgive or hold grudges? At this time, I do. I know how to forgive. I guess I put it that way. In the past, I used to definitely hold grudges against folks with different things that was going on in the relationships that I did have. Not just romantic, but other relationships as well. Family, friends, that kind of thing. Yes, I did. But like I said, now I've learned, of course, how to heal, how to, of course, go through that process, and, of course, how to learn how to forgive, because I know that other hurt people as well. And that's all the grudges were doing for me. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, this question is very important for you because you have to understand how you, of course, act and how you, of course, treat others in your relationships as well. Like I said, definitely it's very important to know whether you hold grudges or whether you, of course, can forgive somebody. Like I said, holding grudges, sometimes somebody can hold a grudge for 20, 30, 40 years or until they die. Like I said, that's definitely for me. I guess I would say it's not a good thing, but for some folks, they think that it is. That's okay. That's something that you have to, of course, live with. But like I said, and that's okay with you at this time, like I said, until you learn how to do otherwise, if you want to learn how to do otherwise. But like I said, definitely holding grudges is definitely not a good thing. Like I said, I've seen a lot of folks hold grudges in different ways, especially when it comes to a guy who's a guy or a woman who is, of course, on the abusive side, verbally, mentally, physically, that kind of thing. They can turn into stalkers, of course, once the relationship ends and that kind of thing as well. Not wanting to forgive the person to, of course, move on. Like I said, that can definitely be detrimental to your relationships. Yes, I put it that way. What does it look like in your past relationships? I definitely know what it looks like in mine, but like I said, it's definitely important for you because I've journaled all about it, of course. But like I said, for you, it's definitely important that you, of course, answer this question truthfully to yourself as to what you do in your past relationships. And I don't care whether it's romantic or not. I would say all the relationships that you have, look and find out whether you, of course, are ones who's able to forgive, or do you hold grudges when it comes to your parents, friends, family, your partners, past partners, kids, whoever it is, your school teachers, I don't care who it is, pastors, anyone. Look at all your past relationships to figure out whether you know how to forgive, or do you hold grudges against these folks because there's something that they've done that you felt was so wrong to you that you just can't get past. And like I said, you're holding, just keep in mind that when you're unable to forgive, and this is one thing that I had to learn as well, when you're unable to forgive, you're, of course, holding yourself and stunning your own growth. Those folks who you haven't forgiven, they can care less. They're going on about their lives and living happily ever after, whatever they're doing. But you're the one who's stuck in the past and stuck on stupid or stuck on whatever it was in the past that you cannot get past it. Like I said, those folks could care less about you having an attitude, mad at them, or anything else that's going on. And I will, of course, at some point do a series for you all about forgiveness and that kind of thing as well. But like I said, you have to know whether that's where you're at or not. I know I've spoken to a lot of people who have told me that they don't feel that they can never find love again. They're not even going to look. They don't even care about finding love again or another relationship because all men are dogs or all women are hoes or whatever the case may be. Like I said, you're holding on to whatever kind of grudge you have against whatever happened to you in the past. And like I said, that's why you cannot move forward. A lot of folks don't understand that, but not being able to forgive keeps you stuck with all that negativity with everybody's the same way, and my mother's always going to be the same way. They're never going to change, or my father's going to always be the same way. They're never going to change. Like I said, you have to realize that at some point you're holding your own stuff back by, of course, holding on to all that, whatever happened in the past. Like I said, you have to learn how to forgive that, of course, heal that for one. That's for starters. And then, of course, let go and move on past it, I guess, so that you can start living your life again. I guess I put it that way. Like I said, that's why this question is so important. And like I said, make sure that you, before you, of course, leave this site, make sure that you go ahead and get your free Unpacking the Baggage question list up at the top in the description of this video, especially if this is one of the questions that's going to help you move forward in life so that you can, of course, start unpacking all that stuff and start unpacking all that unforgiveness is and start unpacking all those grudges that you have against whoever it is. Like I said, this is greatly important. Like I said, a lot of us stay stuck at this point. It could be an employer that you're mad at. It could be whoever it is. But like I said, a lot of us can stay stuck at this point, unable to, of course, like I said, heal, forgive, and move forward because we're so stuck in the past of what happened, not willing to forgive anybody. They're stupid. They're this, and they're that. When we haven't even taken our responsibility for that situation either, no matter what happened. But like I said, I'll definitely do a series about forgiveness and stuff like that. But like I said, what I want you to do with this question is to be honest with yourself, to figure out how you forgive and whether you forgive and how you hold grudges and stuff like that, because it is going to affect your next, I guess, like your future relationships if it already isn't affecting those things. Like I said, this is greatly important. And of course, you have to look, like I said, what the second part of this question says. You have to, of course, find out what does this look like in your past relationships. I know a lot of us do not want to answer that question and are scared to answer that question. And, well, for one, because we don't want to, of course, have to change the story and change the narrative on what happened and how we can move forward and those kind of things, and how we can, of course, forgive these folks. Because we've sometimes built an entire story, an entire life around some grudges that we've had in the past and held against others in the past, and that has to stop, y'all. But like I said, I'll do a series at some point. But like I said, definitely this is a question that you must answer and be truthful with yourself in order for you to, of course, start moving forward in your own life. So with that, Barbara, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. And she said exactly right. My family is so fucked up. My sister has made fun of me so I guess it made me so miserable. I keep saying that I am not who she said I was. Who she said I was. It's causing my whole life to be scared all up. But definitely, like I said, definitely make sure that you're getting this Unpacking the Baggage question list. Is free, is in the description of the video. But like I said, definitely this is a situation too. I understand that. Whenever I do this series, I go over my grudges and all these things that I had as well, and how I got past some of those things. I can't go over every single thing. It'll be hours and hours long. But like I said, I will go over some of those things, and of course, let you all know how I made it past. And of course, like I said, some of the healing and things like that had to be done. And like I said, I definitely hope that you can, of course, get this list, Barbara, and answer this question to how it fits your life and whatever happened in your life and the grudges that you may have, so that you're going to start, of course, seeing how you want to, of course, start healing and how you want to, of course, move throughout life. Because like I said, holding grudges and being upset with people, we all know that, or we all hear, I guess I put it that way, that hurt people, which they do. And like I said, you never know what was going on with your sister, or what was making her so, you never have no idea why she was upset, or why she may have been miserable, or why she may have been bullying and that kind of thing. You have no idea what was going on with her. And it's always interesting to find that particular side out. I guess I put it that way, because I have found some of those sides out. And like I said, it was definitely interesting. And now I understand where they were coming from and why they couldn't, of course, see me in my light or whatever I was doing in order to be happy for me. I guess I'd say that. So like I said, definitely, like I said, answer this question truthfully with yourself. And if you're brave enough to have that conversation with your sister to figure out what happened and why she was feeling that way and what was going on, then definitely have that conversation with her if you can. If not, I would say just hold off until you're strong enough to do so. But I would say definitely that is the way that you can heal as well, just by having that conversation with the person who hurt you. I guess I put it that way. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get my butt off here. I just want to say thank you all for tuning into the whole entire 30, am I doing that right? 30 Unpacking the Baggage Questions, helping you all, like I said, unpack your baggage and being able to move forward with life inside your relationship. So with that, I want to say thank you all again. I'm Tonetta, your relationship coach and Speak Your Truth, where I help educate, inspire, and empower you to speak your truth and be who you are within your relationships. Take care, y'all, and have a great day, and see you all in the next video.